This is the mountain on the farm. You can see their crosses hanging on the trees. We come and we sit around the fire here, and we have a campfire here. It's an old wall up on the hill as well. This was a Boer stronghold during the Anglo-Boer War. You find these rock mounts on many of the hills out here. But we have named this place Mount Zion. We first came up here in 2020 and we named this place Mount Zion. We come up here to pray. We come up here to seek the face of the Lord. And it's a beautiful place. There are beautiful viewpoints from here. It was a lookout post up here. So it's beautiful. We come and pray. I sowed my brother's ashes up here as well. My brother's name was David, and I used to call him King David. God called him King David, and he was like unto King David. He had a heart like King David of old. And so we brought up his ashes up here, and we sowed these ashes up here. I don't believe in burying people and putting them in the ground. Just bury them. You sow them as a seed. You sow them as a seed in the realm of the Spirit. They have unfulfilled promises. They part of their destiny, especially people who die young that have not yet fulfilled their destiny. It's called the spirits of just men made perfect. And so we sowed my brother up here. My older brother and I, we brought our younger brother up here and we sowed him. And we prophesied that God will raise up 7,000 like unto King David that would come out of the caves, and that will rule and reign and establish God's kingdom here on the earth. 7,000 that would have the heart of David. In other words, King David put on his heart what God had on his heart. So that God will raise up men that will put on their heart what God has on his. If I had to ask you the question today, what does God have on his heart? Find out what God has on his heart and then put it on your heart. I spoke with God about what he has on his heart. And God wants to take the earth, and God wants to establish his kingdom in the earth. God the Father wants to establish his kingdom in the earth so that he can present the earth to his Son as an inheritance, which means the sons of God in the earth have to rise up. They have to take dominion. They have to rule and reign out of Zion, out of the spiritual city of Zion, because heaven is inside of you. The kingdom of heaven is inside of you. You rule and reign from the place and the dimension of the Spirit, the realm of the Spirit, and then you become an expression in the earth. So you become God's hands and feet in the earth now. You become an expression of his divine nature in the earth, because the Father wants to present the earth to his Son as his inheritance. I think that's Psalm 8 that talks about the earth being the inheritance of the Son of God. So we come up here to pray. We come up here to seek the face of God. My brother appeared to me in a dream last night. Very few people, I very seldom dream. When I asked God why I don't dream, God said to me, because you're like Moses, I speak to you face to face. He says you don't have to dream. And I have people that appeared to me in my dreams. Benny Hinn has appeared to me 4 times in the last week. So I think Benny Hinn is going to join the cloud of witnesses soon. My brother appeared to me. I've had other prophets appear to me in my dream. I've had Kim Clement appear to me. I've had Leon Dupree appear to me in my dreams. So it's not unusual when you're a prophet to have other prophets come and appear to you in your dreams. But God wants to establish his kingdom here on the earth so that he can present the earth to his Son. So God is going to raise up many, many like King David. And then he's going to raise up many, many like Elijah. They're going to carry the spirit of Elijah on them. Elijah did not die, because God's going to raise up an Enoch generation who will not see death. So I thought I'd just bring you up here and show you Mount Zion. This isn't the Mount Zion in Israel. This is the Mount Zion on our farm in Mildersdrift. So bless you, bless you, bless you.